Swing and a miss. What we've got to do here catching is we got to block up. We cannot let anything go to the backstop or get past us here with bases loaded. Nolan has to be aware that he needs to come in and cover the plate on a pass ball. This is Brookbank at the plate. That's a ground ball back to Meyer, who bobbles it, but is able to underhand it to home plate, and Polk jammed his ankle coming in, or may have pulled a hammy there, pulled it right off, but he is in a lot of pain, and he hit it hard when he came down. So first it was his ankle, then he went back and grabbed the back part of his thigh. But Meyer not panicking on the bobble and is able to get the force at the plate. And same situation, same play out in the field. Ball outside. Mangan makes a nice stop. This is Jansen at the plate with the leadoff batter on deck for Roger Bacon. Ball outside, missing again. Find your line there, Nolan. You'll be okay. Find your line. Strike right down the middle. I think all the Alter fans here were holding their breath till they saw the hand come up. Ewald way up, but shading towards third base. There's a hole here. And Ewald over to get it in foul territory, third base. So Ewald playing that one right for the batter, but anything to the left of him, there's probably a 30-foot gap between him and Claiborne. Everyone takes their lead. The delivery. Swing and fouled back to the fence. So Meyer has looked really good here again tonight for the second time. He pitched against Carroll on Monday out at Wright State. In fact, getting the win in that game. Pitched a great top of the seventh inning, and Knights came back and won that in the bottom. He reaches out and just bounces that into right field. Sharetti's going to throw all the way to home, but one run scores. And the score is now 12-2, Roger Bacon. So that flips the order for Roger Bacon, and shortstop Jake Speed comes to bat for the fourth time this evening. Ooh, and he threw behind him, and that bounced hard against the cement back stop and rolled back out to the pitcher's mound. And if that runner on third base had broke for home, he would have been dead in his tracks. That's a ground ball to Claiborne. Claiborne flips to DeMario, who throws over to first, who scoops it out of the dirt for a double play. The Knights get out of that inning nicely with minimal damage after loading the bases. And at the end of 4, the score is 12-2, Roger Bacon. So we'll show you the rest of the interview with Zach Claiborne here.
Your Canes. Probably Chipotle. DeMarini or Easton? DeMarini for sure. Country or rap? Rap. Reds or Indians? Reds for sure. And then Nintendo or Xbox? Xbox.
Okay, Ryan Mangan comes up to lead things off for the Knights here in the top of the 5th inning. Knights are looking to extend the game here. Strike one. That was a nice curveball floater back to the pitcher, who is able to throw him out at first base. And there's one away. So a near collision, or actually there was a collision at first base, but both players hugging each other. It's all good, and we move on here. One down, and that brings up sophomore Matt Scheretti. Matt Scheretti takes ball one inside. Fouled back to the fence. 1-1. Last inning on that line drive to right field that one bounce to Scheretti. He threw a absolute rope to the catcher, which prevented an additional run from scoring. So nice defensive play. And Fisher misses on a curveball. So we hadn't seen that really all game, and suddenly he's gone to it twice this inning. Ball low. So Scheretti working the count here, which is good. He's not, like I said, he's not thrown a lot of strikes. We've just helped him tonight. That ball's low, and so Scheretti is on board, and good to see Matt getting on base here. The top of the 5th, we need that run over the plate to keep things going. That brings up senior Andrew Wayner for the second time this evening. Scheretti, decent sized lead. Catcher in his secondary. He's not going. Ball outside. Almost looked like a, it wasn't a pitch out, but it very well could have been. He was that outside. Scheretti's got a sizable lead over there. The ball's inside. It's 2-0. And he is, Fisher suddenly Mr. Inside Outside here this inning. Scheretti gets another couple steps. He delivers. Check swing strike. And quick delivery. Inside. And the count is 3-1 here. So it's got to look really good at this point to take a rip at. And he's had some trouble finding the plate here. That's outside. Ball 4. And we have 2 aboard here. 1 out and 2 aboard. And freshman Danny Mangan comes to the plate here, looking to extend this game. That was a strike outside. And apparently umpire has plans tonight and is looking to get out of here. That was a good foot outside. Same place as last pitch. This one's a ball. That was a ground ball. The shortstop. Shortstop makes the throw to second. That's his only play. And there are 2 outs in the inning. So it is up to Jack DeMario to keep this game moving to the bottom of the 5th. So they're calling their, got runners on the corners. The catcher goes out to signal what the play is. Delivery, fouled back to the fence. 1 strike, and I'll tell you, the catcher, they've got to be paying attention on the base pass because 4 times this inning the catcher has not gotten the ball back to the pitcher. Sooner or later, one's going to roll through. Curveball, another curveball, but it misses. I'll tell you what, again, this catcher threw the ball over the pitcher's head and had to make an outfield play to get it. Another one.
Hey, Blue, you are ridiculous.
That ball was another 2 balls outside. I'm starting to think they chalked the field and the umpire kicked all the chalk off. That was a swing and a miss inside. He caught him. And that is the ball game here tonight. The final score, Roger Bacon 12, Alter 2. Alter and Roger Bacon will hook up again on Monday. Alter's home game, and that will be played at Wright State. But tonight the game ends early. Alter struggling in the first inning. And other than that, the Knights played well. Take that first inning out of the game, and we're tied 2-2 here. So once again, the final score here in Cincinnati: Roger Bacon 12, Alter 2. Alter now sits at 1-2 in the GCL, 3-3 overall, and the seniors head back to Alter and onto their DC trip. So Alter travels with a young team tomorrow to Thurgood Marshall for a game, and we'll see what happens Monday. We'll be back out at Wright State. So safe travels to all the seniors, and we'll get it back. Alter, don't worry about it. We'll be ready to play tomorrow. So from Cincinnati, Ohio, this is Dave Homan. Thanks for joining us on the Alter Baseball Network. Have a great evening.